Hey family, this is Ashley B, Inner Healing and Purpose Coach. Y'all, if this is your first time joining my channel, welcome. Y'all coming with this quick, when I say quick, because I can't be long-winded, quick word from the Lord. I just got to get this out as God gave this to me last night. Y'all, God is so good. Let me tell you, the title of this video, Relax and Let God Be God. Relax and let God be God. Let me tell you how he gave this to me. So last night, I was in prayer, right? I was in prayer and I'm talking about there was so much. I was so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed with, like the things I got to do. And, it seemed like things is just happening left and right in my life. Like so many things is just coming against me. And for a moment, I had so much heaviness. I had so much weight. I had so much overwhelm. But because where I know I am in God now, it's like I got to release this stuff. I can't hold on to all this stuff. God, I can't do nothing with this. So as I'm praying, I'm giving it to God. I'm like, God, it's so much heaviness on my heart and in my mind. I just feel like I'm scatterbrained. I feel like I'm all over the place, God. And so I just began to release it. I'm like, but God, I'm giving it to you. God, I'm releasing it to you. God, I'm giving it to you right now. God, I can't do nothing with it. I got to give it to you, God. I got to give it to you. I got to get this out of me. And I just left it there. And I said, God, I'm not getting up from this prayer. God, I'm not getting up from this prayer, feeling this heaviness on me, feeling overwhelmed. I'm leaving it right here. Do y'all not know that within like 10-15 minutes after I got up from that prayer, I got a random, well, not random because it was God, but I got a pop-up on my phone that with this title that said, Relax and Let God Be God. I said, my God, you are so intentional. My God, you are so good. He said, get up and go give this word, because there are so many people, to somebody that's watching this video right now, that you don't know how to relax and let God be God. You don't know how to relax. You got to be in control of everything. You so worried about these things. You so worried about these things that's happening around you. God said, relax, baby. Relax. Let me take care of these things. Let me handle these things. Stop worrying about all these things. Stop worrying about all these things that you can't even control these things. Stop worrying about the past. The past is gone. It's not coming back. You can't change the past. You can't do anything about the future. You can't sit back worrying about what the future is going to be. What is going to be? God said, I need you to stay in the moment. God said, every day that you get up, live in the moment, live in the now. And even when things are happening, right? Even when it seems like all hell is breaking loose, even when it seems like all these things are coming against you, God said, I need you to relax. I need you to learn how to relinquish this control that you have and relax and live in the moment. Live in the moment. Stop worrying about these things that you can't control. Stop worrying about it's on me. It's on me. God said, this is why I tell you in your word to cast all your cares. To cast all your cares, because I care. I care about you. I have plans. I have plans to give you everything that you need. I have plans to give you hope. I have plans to give you a future. I have plans to give you peace. I have plans to give you joy. I have plans to give you happiness. My God. God said the next time you find yourself, when this stuff rises up, when this stuff try to come against you, when you get this worry, when you get this anxiety, when this stuff, like all this stuff try to cloud your mind and all these things just coming against you, God said, why don't you take a moment and just start praising? Just start praising. Just get into a moment of gratitude. Just start thanking me. Even though those things in your life, whatever the situations are, it's so highlighted, right? It's so highlighted in front of you as difficult, as frustration. It seems like it's never going to change. But there's so many other things. God said there's so many other things around you. You complaining about this. You steady worried about this one thing. God said there's so many things around you that you can be thankful for. There's so many things around you that you can be grateful for. My God. My God. God said, I want you to take the focus off of that thing, that situation, that circumstance, and start seeing the goodness. Start seeing the goodness all around you. Start seeing my grace all around you. Start seeing my peace, the joy that I'm giving you in all these other areas and all these other places. There's so many things for you to be grateful for. There's so many things for you to have gratitude in your heart about. There's so many things. My God, but you keep worrying and you keep focusing on these things. God said, release it, release it, release it, relax and let me be God. It's on me. It's on me to take care of these things. It's on me. And then you know how else he was giving this to me? Catch this, y'all. There's been, you know why that you can just really give God things. I really had to learn this in my walk. And this has changed so much. This has changed so much for me to just let stuff go. Let stuff go. Just give it to God. Give it to God and take no thought of it. Take no thought of it. You know why, God, why you can do this? Because when you really sit back and you start thinking about, there's been so many times when God made a way. There's been so many times when God came through. There's been so many things from the past. When you just sit back and think about your story, think about your life, think about these things in the moment when it was happening, you did not know how it was going to turn around. You did not know how God was going to come through. And then after the fact, you sit back, you start thinking like, man, I was worried about nothing. I was worried about nothing. I was frustrated about nothing. I was complaining about nothing. My God. And God has come through so many times for you on your behalf. This is how you can relax and kick your feet up. This is how you can relax and kick your feet, because you said, God, I know that you're going to take care of me. I know that you're going to take care. You're going to take care. This is nothing to you, God. This is nothing for you to handle. This is nothing for you to take care of. My God, you can do this. You can do this. I can take my hand off of this, God. I can trust you in this area of my life, God. You've shown yourself to me time and time again. How faithful you are, how great you are, how mighty you are. You made a way out of nowhere. So to somebody right now, you only got $2 in your account. Your kids is going crazy. You going through. You holding on to this stuff. You got all these you just went through a breakup or whatever your circumstance is. Nothing. It don't care what. I don't care what it is. It don't matter what it is. Nothing is too big for God. Just release it and relax. Relax. God said, I have plans to restore you. I have plans to restore you. I have plans to restore you. God said, I'm going to restore the years that the locusts, the cankerworm, the caterpillars, that they done ate up, they done snatched up, they done stole from you. All these things, I have plans to restore. Do you know what? God is so good. That's why y'all got to get in y'all word. If you ain't in your word, you got to get in your word. Do you know what restoration means? Restoration means compensation. It means to pay back. It means to be in the peace of God. It means to be in security with God. God said, I have plans to restore. I saw all these things. I saw these things that happen. Even the situation right now, the current situation. God said, I have plans to restore, to pay it back, to compensate, to requite. Oh my God, look these words up, y'all. And you gonna get blessed. You gonna get blessed. I have plans for this. God said, and to take this even deeper, to take this revelation that God gave me even deeper when he was giving this to me the other day. You know, when sometimes like when we taking certain scriptures or certain things in our life, we just applying it to that one thing, right? We just applying it to that one area that's happening right now because we so anxious to get up out of it. We so anxious for this season to pass. We so anxious for this thing to be done. My God. And God said, yes, I do have plans to restore even the situation right now, even the current circumstances right now. But God said, I want you to realize that even prior to where you are right now, there's been so many years that you've been out of fellowship with me. There's been so many years that when you didn't even know your identity, there's been so many years that you was walking in deception and the lies of the enemy. There's been so many things that was snatched from you even 10, 15, 20 years ago. And you worried about this one thing, but I'm such a big God that I'm worried about all those other years that you lost. I'm worried about all, and I'm trying to restore it. I'm trying to restore it. Okay, yeah, this situation right now. Okay, I get it. I got it. I know you want some restoration here in this area, but God said I'm trying to restore every area in your life. I'm trying to restore every area in your life. I'm trying to restore back every year because it's been some years. Who can agree with that? Who can attest to that? That it's been some years. You say, my God, it's been some years that I done lost. It's been some years that I spent 15 years chasing behind this relationship, chasing behind this fool. and nothing came of it. I done wasted my years in this relationship. I done wasted my years on this job. I done wasted my years in this broken identity. I done wasted these years not walking in my purpose, not knowing who I am, sleeping on myself, sleeping on the gifts and the talents. God, you been told me to go start that business. You been told me to go write that book, God. And it ain't no telling what I could have been walking in by now. But I wasted so many years. God said, this is what I'm focusing on. This is what I'm worried about. That's the thing that's highlighted to me. You worried about this one thing, but I'm worried about all these years. All these years, God said, and I will restore it. I will restore it like you never lost those years. I will restore you like you've never lost those 15 years. I will restore it. I will bring speed in your life. I will bring greatness in your life. I will bring joy. All this time, all these years you spent in depression. All these years you spent in frustration, my God. God said, but I will restore it like it never happened. I will restore it like it never happened. My God, y'all, please meditate on this scripture when you get a chance. Because when you listen, when you really understand what God is saying, the years that the locusts, when you research locusts and the cankerworms and all that, if locusts get a hold of something, I'm talking about completely destroyed. Research about locusts, y'all, completely destroys everything around it. It destroys it. It causes desolation. It causes a thing to be done no more. It causes destruction if locusts get a hold of something. So it's been these things in your life. It's been these years where there's been destruction. There's been destruction. It's been desolate. It's been a desolate place in your life. But God said, I have plans to restore everything that them locusts done ate up. Everything that the enemy done snatched from you, all those years that you spent in that relationship. I don't know why God got me on that. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. God is speaking to somebody about that because it keep ringing in my ear. All those years that you lost, all those years that you spent out in the world thinking that you was going to find all this stuff. You was out there doing whatever the devil wanted you to do. You was out there living however the devil wanted you to live and nothing to show for it. My God, when I think about these type of things in my life now, when I think about how there's nothing to show, there's nothing to show for the time that I wasted. There's nothing to show for the conversations that I spent all the foolishness in my life, nothing to show for it, my God. But everything now being in God, everything now, what he has shown me about me, the things that he has brought up in me, the things that he has shown me about who I really am, the gifts, the talents, my God. This is what God is saying. Forget all that other stuff. Don't even worry about the years that you spent doing all that stuff. You get your lessons from it. You learn what you need to learn from your mistakes. You don't regret anything that happened in your life because all those things, everything that happened in the past, it has shaped you. I needed it to bring you to a time such as now where I will bring you into your purpose, where I will really show you what it's like on this side, that you gonna love it over here. You gonna love it over here on this side. You gonna love it. Yeah, you hated it over there because you had nothing ever. You never saw anything from that side. But God said, I'm gonna show you why you gonna love it over here. I'm gonna show you why you gonna love it. I'm gonna show you what true security is. Ooh. I'm gonna show you what true freedom is. I'm gonna show you what true security is. I'm gonna show you what it means to be in the peace of God. I'm gonna show you what it means to be in the security of God. My God. Y'all, I gotta go. I hear Holy Spirit telling me to wrap it up. When I hear him telling me to wrap it up, that means I gotta go. I gotta let it go. So I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I hope that this message helps you. I hope that this message encourages you. Y'all, please make sure you like, you comment, subscribe. Get into the comments, y'all. Get into the comments and say that I'm going to relax and let God be God. I'm going to relax and let God be God. Y'all, I love y'all so much. If you haven't already, make sure you join the society, the Healing and Purpose for Destiny Society, y'all. Get down there. It's my private community. I'm finally bringing a community over to this channel. I had one on my other channel, and I never had one over here. But God is doing a new thing, y'all. Please, 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 please. If you know that you are in a season of going through your inner healing journey, like truly trying to experience the true freedom in God, healing from these things of your past, letting go. You feel like you can't walk a life of freedom because you still holding on to the pain. You still holding on to the trauma of your past. You can't really step into what God is calling you into your true identity because of this hurt, the hurt and the things for your past. You definitely need to be in this society. And if you're somebody, you said, you know what, this is the year of purpose. I'm going to stop sleeping on myself. I'm going to go after the things that God has for me. Just like from my last video, I'm going to turn my pain into power. This is a year of purpose for me. This is a year of intention. That you need to join the community, y'all. Y'all, please join. Please. God is doing a new thing. God is doing a new thing in me as a coach, as an inner healing and purpose coach. And I have so much to give y'all. Y'all come over to the community. I'm going to be doing some live teachings. Become a part of the family. Join with other like-minded people. Y'all, we going to get this healing. We going to get into purpose. And this is going to be a year of purpose. This is going to be a year. I'm giving success tips, everything. Watch your life transform, y'all. Watch your life. If you are ready to walk in transformation, if you are ready to see growth in your life, if you have these things that's happening in your life where it's like you don't see nothing changing, you stagnant. You stagnant, it's stagnancy in your life, and you really ready to go to the next level in God. Y'all, please make sure you go down in the description and join, y'all, and get your freebie. Get your free ebook that I have for you called Turning Your Pain into Power, and join the community, y'all, and see what God has in store for you this year. See what God is going to do in your life by joining this community of other like-minded people. I love y'all so much. I will see you in the next video.